Hey guys, I wanted to jump on today and just tell you how much fun the 2024 Collage Makers Summit was. It is hosted by Drew Steinbrecher, and he is on YouTube, he is on Instagram. If you missed out on the Collage Makers Summit this year, he said he is going to be doing another one next year. There were artists that I didn't know and am so thrilled to have found out about and have taken, a small class from. So thrilled about it. Now there are video classes and you can go back and visit them, but I just wanted to I wanted to first just give it a rave review. If you were thinking about it, I would say if you're interested in it, I do not think it could let you down. It was an absolute blast. I loved every single episode and all the artists were phenomenal and I learned something from every single video. So it was fantastic. It was great. It was everything I imagined. So I just want to show you what I made. So the first artist was Rink. And she created a collage and then put a painted paper on top. Well, she did a painting, and you'll see it if you go to her Instagram page. Absolutely beautiful what she made. So I just did it in my own colors, and for a first try, I thought this turned out fantastic. I may actually even frame it. I actually have a white border around mine. I might trim it off if I can find a wood block to, how you can paste to a wood frame and have it look like a painting. So I may trim it down or I may frame it. I don't know. I had so much fun making it. And then I pulled out a collage that I had made and really wasn't that thrilled with it, but it was all black and white and I added some color on top. It's an unusual size and I love it. So it was all black and white. It was already made. I had just messed around with it from scraps of pieces I had left over. And then I put the orange on it and now I really like it. I think it would be super cool if I were to cut it like this into a square and frame it. I think that would be great. I think that's the point of this entire collaboration, is to just get people thinking, get back in your stuff. So the next artist that I created from was Estee McLoud, and it's MACLEOD. She created houses and she did little collages with houses. So I had made a tag for a new neighbor that's moving in soon. And I wasn't real thrilled with it. So when she did something with houses, I was like, oh, I'm going to make another tag and I'm going to do it similar to the way she did it. So this was the little tag I made. I mean, it's cute. It's adorable, but it was just very average to me. So when she made her collages, I ran down to my arts and craft table and I got out some tissue paper that I had already used it on a gel press, and I created these two little houses. So I did this small one and I thought I'd give this one to the new neighbor. So look at that. Boom. I have that completed. I really like this more so than this. Although this is cute, I wouldn't have ever thought to do this. So thrilled to have seen her video and taken her video class. Now, the next person that I did a creation from, because remember, this was 14 episodes, one a day over 14 days. So I didn't do one for every single day because some took, let's see, this took a couple of days between drying time. This did not. This came together really fast. This one took me quite a few days because it's 4 different pieces. So Gloria Jello, she did, and it's GELO, she did mixed media, like she thinks she called it a modern collage. Mine turned out a little bit more vintage, but still she did it on these little 6x6 squares, and these are what I came up with. So they don't necessarily all match. Let me make sure I'm still on the screen. So they don't necessarily all match, but my intention was never to have them match. So these are the 4 that I came up with. I'll put them up a little closer. So cool. I love the bicycle. This is from an advertisement from, I don't know, probably a 100-year-old magazine. And then this is more jelly plate paper. This is jelly plate paper. I actually made that one. And this one was already made. This is black gesso on paper. And then I made this with just paint on a piece of paper. So hers was so much fun to watch. Just the coolest thing she made. Now, one of the last ones, because like I said, it took me a few days to make this. Let's see, one girl made a glue book, which was phenomenal. Marguerite Miller made a glue book. She is on YouTube and Instagram. If you want to find out all the artists on this, go to Drew Steinbrecher, and I'm sure on Instagram they have either liked all of his Collage Makers posts or they have been included in them. I didn't look, but I feel certain you can find them that way. If you can't find them, I do not think they would mind if I put their Instagram handles on the description of this video. I wouldn't think they would mind. So then the next one I did was, okay, his name, I don't think I'm going to pronounce it right. Kike Congrains, K-I-K-E, and then Congrains. His was so unique to me. His was kind of what I thought, like what collage is, when you use a picture from a magazine, when you use, you know, shapes. And he really uses a X-Acto knife, like amazingly so. So he shows you how to use it. He shows you how he cuts things, and then he like shows you how to assemble it. So I just made a super, super quick, because I wanted to always remember his video. And I thought some of these things I will put in a book and kind of just flip through for inspiration, kind of like an inspiration book. And so I found a picture in a magazine. I did it really quick. Grabbed a magazine. She was the only full-size person in the magazine. I cut her out. And then I had some already made paper. So that's why this one went so fast. I had already spray painted through a dilution stencil. I think I did this last summer. I was messing around with spray paints and I sprayed it through the stencil. So I cut it into a tag. He did not do a tag. I found through this, I like having a finished product. So I don't necessarily like to put things in books, but I'm going to start. I like to have like a tag, a picture, tags and pictures. So I have found that out about myself, which was great to find that out. So I need to kind of like start putting things in books and you know, have an inspiration book. An inspiration journal is what I'll call it. So anyways, then I cut the circles out with dies. He hand cut his, but that's why it went so fast for me. I had already a piece of paper I liked. The girl looked great on the colors, and then I cut out with my dies. So that's why that went so fast. So you could do it however, they show you how they do it, and then you do it however you want to do it. It was just so much fun. So what is the next thing? So as I was looking at all my scraps, and I just have them collected here in a little box, all these little scraps, I was trying to clean them up as I went. So I would put the big ones up, and the little ones that were laying on my desk, I decided I was going to try and do some little business cards. Because like I said, I like a finished product, like an end thing. And I created quite a few little business cards, just 2 inches by 3.5 inches. And you can kind of see this, see how much that matches that. So I was cleaning up. I got that. This comes from this. And I had some peach in this, and I wound up just painting over it with white. So, you know, you can correct anything. And got quite a few cards out of this one. So thrilled. So now when I run into somebody, instead of being like, wow, I wish I had have like left her my number, or I wish they could call me back and let me know if that sold or not, or, you know, like when you're at an antique mall, or when you're at a yard sale, or go to, you know, a flea market. Some people will look for stuff for you. And when you come back and see them, they're like, oh yeah, I found this. But I thought, wouldn't it be nice if they had my number and they could just text me, hey, got this, shoot me a picture, and voila. This actually were the leftovers from this. So it's kind of neat. So I see these cards, I remember what I made. It's just all intertwined, and I love it. This was leftover paper from a Valentine's heart I had done in unusual blues and oranges. And then this was left over from, it was just as I was pulling things out, and I was pulling papers and things out that I had off my gel press. I just have stacks and stacks of this stuff. I love the gel press, and I don't use it that much. So that is what I came up with. And I just wanted to share. And if you guys are thinking about doing it next year, it's going to be, he said there will be one in 2025. And I don't know when, but very exciting. Follow Drew on Instagram and follow him on YouTube as well, because he does great videos. And then you'll stay up to speed if you wanted to do this. I just had to tell people how great this was, how much fun it is, and just kind of wanted to show a quick glimpse at the things you will learn, and you'll come out of it with some great little creations, and hopefully have had a lot of fun. And you get to keep going back and looking at their videos all year long. So I think it's a lifetime access to the videos. So just wanted to give them a rave review, and I hope you guys join in next year, and we'll see. I think it's a new artist each year. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.